Hey y'all, Fab here. You know, I've always wanted to interact with famous people. I did it with Colin Buchanan when I was younger, why not now? Twitter, a place where millennials and Gen Z alike come together to scroll through a timeline longer than the distance Usain Bolt can run in 9 seconds. Most people with a presence online tend to have a form of social media. Or even people who don't have a presence online, like me, like to pretend they're famous and link their social media on other pages that they have. I guarantee that my SoundCloud listeners don't care I have Twitter. I think I know why. So why not go through my entire existence on Twitter from December 2020 to January 2021 and go over why I'm an idiot, and even more important, why I'm a dimwit. Well, it all started sometime long ago. I have no idea when it started. Seeing people upload on YouTube and then at the end of their videos they say, "Hey guys, look, I have Twitter." I was always curious what was going on over at that blue bird. I would occasionally just click on the Twitter link anyway and just browse their profile without being logged in. It was super cool, essentially getting content from my favorite people that was outside YouTube, outside of their normal place to create content. Sometimes it might just be a dumb line or epiphany, and sometimes it's she says realizing this. Twitter is different from other social medias like Instagram, as with Instagram posts you have to upload a photo, whereas with Twitter you can just write some dumb random crap and hit that sweet button, and now everyone in the world can see your dumb opinions. So I figured, why not? Let's go back through my history with Twitter and rate how dumb I was 2 months ago and how dumb I still am. Let me just go and scroll back through my timeline. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Wow, what an original first tweet. This was my first ever tweet. Could you tell? I did this the same day I created my Twitter account, and later on I posted the same video to 2 of my channels saying now I have Twitter. I even considered it an official episode of Fab Says Things. I had no shame. I sorta just did this so I could have something on my profile. I didn't want people to click on it and then just be like, "I don't care!" At the time, I didn't have any followers, and even now, none of my followers are because of YouTube. They just saw one of my tweets and was like, "I should follow that guy." But that was my first tweet. Let's move on to my next interesting one. My first reply to another tweet. This was by the YouTuber Daz Reviews. He generally does movie and TV show reviews, and as of writing is currently on break. I also checked, he follows Scott the Woz on Twitter. Whoa! He was giving a hint to his next video, and with this wording you would think it was obvious he was doing the Grinch. You know what he did instead? No, I'm not kidding. Skipping a few tweets/replies ahead, I replied to the YouTuber GoMotion, who does Five Nights at Freddy's fan games reviews and tweets whatever she feels like. Her tweet was because she wanted people to suggest their things to draw, and it had to fit within 30 characters, so I went with a giant ant on top of Godzilla. Not one of my proudest moments. My next main tweet was a retweet. Finally, my past self is learning how to use this damn thing. This was a tweet about a Christmas tree that lit on fire with jingle bells playing in the background, and how it was the perfect summary of 2020. This is probably my best tweet so far. The best part is, it's not even my own tweet. Another Christmas tweet up next, replying to the YouTuber Mini Mooka, who I found through the other YouTuber, Jack Sucks at Life / Geography / Pop-Up Pirate / epic YouTube channel full of fun times and fun Hyric Kiss / I'm not listing off anymore. He must have an identity crisis every time he uploads. Anyways, Mini Mooka's tweet. He asked whether people knew that before Coca-Cola popularized Red Santa, he was green, and I had an epic rebuttal to that. Next tweet that isn't not interesting, I replied to Channel 4. I don't know who that is. Basically, I saw Kairos Best, one of Jack Sucks at Life's editors, reply to another person who quote-tweeted the original tweet by Channel 4. I saw that they spelled Santa Claus with an E at the end, so I tried to make fun of them, to no avail. Next up, it was Christmas Day. I was doing what any responsible human would do. Browse Twitter. I saw a YouTuber I like, Nick Starwin, post a tweet. Let's read this out. Bees make honey, fish live underwater, the earth is round. And of course Belle Delphine made up. Tape. My reply says everything. Next interesting tweet. A retweet. Damn it! The earliest known use of the word gamer. Oh boy, here we go. The earliest known use was in 1450 and was in law, saying that anyone that housed a gamer on the property would be thrown in prison. Ah crap, Mom, lock the basement tonight. Again, what I retweet is more interesting than what I normally tweet. Another reply to GoMotion. Wait, FNAF stands for Five Nights at Freddy's? I thought it stood for insert funny joke here. Wow, you're such a comedian. You should make a YouTube channel out of that. Next up was around the period that a favorite YouTuber of mine, Scott the Woz, had his Twitter account hacked. In desperation, I decided to start spamming it under John Cartwright's tweet. Did you know Scott the Woz was hacked? Yes, he's well aware, we all know, and I admitted I was an idiot. Worst part was a John Cartwright fan account liked my admitting of wrong and not the original tweet. Way to rub it in. Next up, another retweet. A reply to a Nintendo of America tweet. A meme that's actually not too bad, honestly. Please don't kill me for saying that. Another quick retweet. I think I was trying to make up for wronging John in the past, so by retweeting his dad joke, I'm now off of his I freaking hate you annoying commenters list. Come on, Kairos best supports me, why not you, John? Next up, another retweet. I think I finally found my speciality! This was some simple news on a coronavirus vaccine, where a news headline claimed someone had been infected after receiving the vaccine. In reality, it was pretty much fake news, and it was only after receiving the first dose of the vaccine, in which it's about 50% effective. So this headline was like if someone bought a product and then a few years later the customer was like, I used the product that they promised would work for 5 years and after 5 years it broke. Next up, I replied to Alan Riddick. He's done music for Scott the Was in the past, so I subscribed to him on YouTube and followed him on Twitter. I also emailed him personally for some of the music you're hearing. He said he got a new guitar and asked for suggestions of what to play. Seeing as only one other person replied and didn't suggest anything, I just decided to say the first song that came to my mind with lots of electric guitar. To be fair, it's a good suggestion, okay? Another retweet up next. The official Xbox Game Pass for PC Twitter account tweeted a meme and I retweeted it. Next up, I replied to Axie, who was a friend of CG5, and I mildly dissed Charlie, saying I couldn't tell if he looked better or worse in this before and after shot. The only interesting tweet next was when CG5 was still in his Minecraft phase and said that rotten flesh was delicious and nutritious. Now me, I have different priorities. I saw the cobblestone in his inventory and asked if I could eat that. He replied saying, no, weirdo. I think I finally realized something. I'm just not appreciated in this world. Maybe if I do something recognizable, I'll get the attention I deserve. Let me just send my world record application for the person with stupidest tweets over to Guinness World Records. Take that, Jack Sucks at Life!